Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Yes, I am recording this video back to back with my previous video. Again, it's a little easier to get the videos out quicker this way, so welcome to my channel. If you're new here, this channel is about helping people beat type 2 diabetes by eating a low-carb diet. But if you aren't diabetic, but you're just looking to lose a little bit of weight, hopefully this channel will help you out as well. But if you are new to my channel, get used to my sense of humor, because it's strange, and you'll see in this video. Today is going to be another video blog. Oh, come on, how many video blogs are you going to do? It's like a video blog every other video now. Yeah, I know, these are a little easier to make, so they're a nice filler, but hopefully helpful. Today, we're going to be talking about counting calories. Oh, this is an interesting subject. Do you even count calories when you're on a low-carb diet? Is that really a good idea? Well, people got opinions on this one. And so do I. Okay, so you're a type 2 diabetic. You probably went on a low-carb diet, whether it be Atkins, keto of the dirty kind or the clean kind, to try to get your blood sugar under control. But you're also noticing something very important, and that is you're losing weight. Some of you aren't diabetic at all, but you're on a low-carb diet to lose weight. That's the point. Going on a low-carb diet means that your body relies less on carbs for energy and more on fat for energy. That's why a lot of people tend to go keto, because it brings the body to the point where fat becomes the main energy source, and therefore you burn calories a little faster. Yes, I am not a doctor, but I have a general idea of how this works. Because of that, things like the keto diet actually ask you to eat more fat in your diet because it's needed to give you energy. So what happens if someone is on a low carb and a low calorie diet at the same time? Is that really a good idea? This will be dependent on each individual, but this is what I know about low calorie diets. When you're on a low-calorie diet, your body is getting a deficiency of calories. So what happens is your body, as a defense mechanism, slows down your metabolism. It does that so that the stored fat in your body can be used as energy for a longer period of time. Is it effective for losing weight? Sure, because when you're on a calorie-deficient diet, calories in, calories out, even on a low-carb diet still matters. So if you're on a low-carb, low-calorie diet, the carbs are promoting your body to burn those calories faster, and you're also not getting a lot of calories, so you're going to lose the weight pretty quick. There is a caveat. The caveat is this. The second you start taking in even just a little bit more calories, even if it's well below the caloric level that you would normally take in, like on a regular diet, you're going to gain weight, and that's because your body has adapted to the lower calories, and therefore the metabolism is slower, and you start taking in those extra calories, even if it's not a lot of extra calories, and the body has to readapt to taking in those calories, so you just gain the weight back. That's why a lot of dietitians are moving away from counting calories, because it might work in the short term, but in the long term, it's not as sustainable as just going on a low-carb diet with basically keeping an eye on your calories, not necessarily counting them to the T. Whoa, hold on, before any tomatoes get thrown and I'm told you're completely wrong and my comment section gets filled up with however many people want to say you're completely wrong. I'm not saying don't go on a low-calorie diet, but to be the devil's advocate, I know people that have been on low-calorie diets for the majority of their entire adult life. And they'll be like, yeah, don't tell me I can't do low-calorie, I'd lose the weight. But then these are also the same people. It's like, yeah, no, I gained back about 15 pounds because I was hungry and I cheated a little bit. Why are you cheating? You're cheating because you missed the food that you love to eat. That's why you're cheating. So what happens is your weight level goes up and down, up and down, up and down. It's not stable. It's not stable at all. I was once told that if I'm on a diet and I'm hungry after I eat, I'm not doing it right. I live by that mantra. So, do I think counting calories is a good idea, especially on a low-carb diet? Personally, I don't think so. But again, that's not for me to judge you. That is up to you. If it really is working for you, then do it. I'm just saying that if you are counting calories and you find your weight going up and down, up and down, up and down because you get sick of being on a low-calorie diet and you decide to eat a little extra and you balloon back up in weight, then this might be the video for you to watch. Have I gained any weight back on this low-carb diet I'm on? Yeah, but maybe like 2 pounds, 3 pounds here and there when I plateau, but then that plateau ends and I start dropping the weight again. I have lost at this point about 87 to 88 pounds. And if it takes me another year to lose the 15 extra pounds that I want to lose, then fine. Because you want to know why? I'm happy. But that's just my take on it. Doesn't have to be your take on it. If you're counting calories while on a low-carb diet and it really does work for you, I am not one to tell you to stop doing what you're doing. That's just plain and simple. That would be pretentious of me, and I won't do that. But if you are counting calories and you're on a low-carb diet and you find that your weight's going up and down, you lose like 20 pounds and then gain 15 back, or you lose 30 pounds and gain like 12 back, it's because, well, if you start off on lower calories and you're burning all of that weight off, your body, again, the defense mechanism is going to slow down your metabolism. So when you start taking in those extra calories, your body's not used to it. It can't burn those calories as fast, so you gain the weight back faster. But more importantly, does that mean you just ignore calories altogether? Do you not count them at all? Are you not aware of what you're taking in for calories? You get a calorie, everyone gets calories! No. Low carb doesn't mean you have free range to eat all the calories you want to eat. You still have to be mindful of how many calories you're eating. Doesn't mean you have to sit there and count them right down to the letter, but it does mean you have to be at least somewhat aware of how many calories you're eating per day. I am on a low carb diet, so I can have 6,000 calories a day and not gain a pound. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna gain weight. To me, I think there is kind of a middle ground. Usually the truth lies in the middle, from one extreme to the other extreme. Right in the middle is usually the answer. And when it comes to this, I think the answer is very much in the middle. You're not going to eat all the calories you want, but you're gonna be mindful of them. You can't ignore calories just because you're on a low-carb diet. If you overeat on calories, you're still going to gain weight. So how many calories a day do I eat? I generally try to keep it somewhere between about 800 to 1200 calories a day. But I don't obsess over counting calories. Sometimes it's going to be a little less than 800 calories a day. Sometimes it might be a little bit more than 1200. To be fair, I don't think I really eat above 1500 calories a day, but that's still below the 2000 calories they recommend. Hey look, me and math, we don't get along, so I don't like counting. Don't judge me. I can actually count, folks, okay? Let's be clear about that. It's a joke. At the end of the day, I just don't see the need to count calories. My weight loss hasn't been super fast. I mean, it hasn't been super slow either. You know, losing about 88 pounds in a little over a year and a half, about 1 year, 7 to 8 months, is nothing to sneeze at. All I'm concerned about is that my blood sugar stays in normal range and that the weight continues to come off fairly steady, which it is. Like I said, if I gain weight back, it's like 1 or 2 pounds, and that might be because I indulge in an extra keto donut or something on the day, but that's really, I don't mind gaining back 1 or 2 pounds when by the end of the month I'm still 3 pounds ahead. And that's kind of the thing. Is a lot of people, when they see that they've gained like 1 or 2 pounds back, a lot of people freak out and they're like, oh my god, I gained weight back. I gotta not eat for the next 5 days. That is a dramatic reenactment. Please don't throw a tomato at my screen. Well, technically you'd be throwing it at your screen. So go ahead, throw it at your computer if you want to. Yes, this is my sense of humor I warned all of you new folks about. But in legitimate sincerity, a lot of people do get very nervous if they see a pound or 2 come back and they kind of go to the extreme and then they go on like 4-day fasting periods, which fasting is another subject, but I don't entirely believe in intermittent fasting. To a degree I do, but not to the extremes that I've seen some people take it. Again, that is a subject for another day. Let's not get into that controversy right now. I right now weigh roughly about 145 to 146 pounds. I started off around 233 pounds. I'm 5'5". 233 pounds is not a good weight to be. So yeah, again, about 87, 88 pounds, give or take, that I've lost. Like I said, I got about another 15 pounds to go, and if it takes me another year to get there, then it will. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be hungry. I want to eat. I want to enjoy. I just want to enjoy life. So that means if I want a low-carb donut, or a low-carb piece of cake, or a low-carb pizza, or a low-carb Spanish rice, or a low-carb fried rice, or anything that's low-carb, period, doesn't matter what it is, I'm gonna have it. Does that mean I gorge on food? No, I don't. I usually have one actual big meal a day and a couple of smaller snacks here and there, and maybe a decent-sized lunch on some days. Other days, I might do a 16-hour fast, but I've gotten out of fasting a little bit and it hasn't affected my weight loss or my blood sugar control. So should you count calories? Honestly, I don't think counting calories is the best idea in the world, but I'm not you. Again, wait a minute, I've already said all this. Tangents again. Stupid tangents. In all sincerity, do what's right for you, whether it's dirty keto, clean keto, Atkins, or whatever other low-carb diet you're on. And if you want to count calories, then count calories if that really does work for you. Again, I am not someone to tell you otherwise. This video is just to give information to people who might be struggling with losing weight while counting calories. That's all this is for. So thank you for listening to me rant for another video, because I'm good at ranting and talking and I don't shut up, do I? So until the next video, as I've been saying at the end of most of my videos, like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Help get these videos out to people who they may help by helping this channel grow. I appreciate all of you. Have a good one.